Welcome to Astrodology, the podcast that brings you knowledge, wisdom, and principles that can help you find the peace and comfort we all seek and deserve in our lives. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Astrodology with Astrid. I hope you're well and enjoying this beautiful, beautiful weather here. We're experiencing just this gorgeous weather in the state of California in the month of November. Actually, it's one of the favorite months to be at the beach, believe it or not, because it's so beautiful, so clear. Oh gosh, and we really, really see the best of why we pay through the nose to live in the West Coast. Today, I just want to make this announcement about a new category of podcasts that I'm launching. And I'm really excited about this because it's been a long time coming. So I've spent the last year and a half working in the aisles of a very prominent and cutting edge grocer market and cafe. It's a Los Angeles-based chain. You probably can guess who it is if you're in the know. It's one of those, if you know, you know. But what's fascinating is that people come from all over the state, all over the country, and we even have guests fly in just to see and experience the store. What makes the store unique is that they strive to have everything organic. 100% the cafe, any food that's cooked is 100% organic, as well as any coffee, drinks, or smoothies from the tonic bar are 100% organic, as well as the produce. And then they strive, probably about, I'd say 90% of the food on the shelves are also organic. And if they're not organic, they're clean, sustainably raised, and raised with regenerative soil. The layout of the stores are very feng shui. Everything is in order and everything is so easy to shop. So I've been on the aisles working in nutrition, and it's called the health and beauty area. And I'm ready to share what I've learned. And this has come to mind because I've been learning not only just from the vendors who train us about the various products. My biggest and greatest knowledge comes from interacting with our customers. I have people that I've helped that have come back to thank me for the protocols I've introduced them to and changed their lives and helped them. And equally, I have customers who are doing the work and they come and educate me. I don't know everything. I still have so much to learn. I've learned a lot. I'm also studying nutrition. I'm working on a nutrition certification that I keep pushing the date back, but I will be complete by March of 2026. So I have my nutrition certification because wellness and health has always been a cornerstone of my life. For my wellness retreats, my yoga retreats, and just for my own personal life and experience. My sons that I've raised, they've been raised very naturally and holistically. So I'm eager to share. So we're in a time where health and wellness have become paramount. I mean, just the oxidative stress, the emotional stress, the environmental stressors is pushing us towards having to become educated about our own bodies and our lives. And it's great to see people who come in who do the research. I mean, we'll have people stand on the aisle and stand there, take photos of the supplements, the ingredients, and educate themselves right in the aisle. And I don't have an ego and I don't have any shame. Sometimes a customer will ask me, what does this ingredient in here do? If I don't know, I say I don't know, and I'll say, hey, let's just both look it up together. So it's been really, really fun and great to see myself shifting. I mean, the way I was 18 months ago, I'm completely different. There's a vibrancy in my body. My mind has clarity and understanding, and being able to take herbal supplements and remedies has really saved me when I went through my own health crisis that I'm going through the last 6 months. So anyway, because health and wellness have become paramount in more and more people's minds, I just thought that I want to create a segment of podcast that embodies a holistic approach to achieving optimal well-being. So these episodes will delve into the realms of nutrition, supplements, and overall health, providing insights and practical advice to help you thrive in your body, your mind, and I'm going to throw the spirit in there. Nutrition is the cornerstone of a healthy lifestyle. It involves the consumption of a balanced diet that provides all the essential nutrients your body may need to function effectively. But we also need supplementation, unfortunately, because our soil is no longer as nutrient dense as it used to be. People are still of the mindset that they don't need to take much because they get it through food. And I'm saying, unless you're eating like 10 pounds of salmon a day, 50 fruits and vegetables, it's hard to get complete nourishment from just eating food. Unfortunately, that's the bad news. But the good news is, because of technology, supplementation has advanced. I mean, when I'm talking about this type of level of supplementation, it's clean, it's efficacious, phthalate-free, hormone blocker-free, etc., etc., etc. So the podcast will serve as kind of a guide to helping you achieving a balanced, healthy lifestyle. So I'm going to inform you on supplement use, inform you on the latest supplements, because the truth is you can thrive both physically and mentally with support of supplements. But we have to remember that the journey to well-being is very, very personal. This is what I've learned. And this is what I say to people on the aisle when they say, hey, does this work? And it may sound cynical, but most of the time I'll say, hell if I know, in your body. The only way you're going to find out is for you to take it. We really are in a trial and error time. And that's why when a doctor just prescribes a prescription and expects it just to be a one-stop shop, that's where the error in traditional medicine is. I believe in East meets West. Hey, if I have something crazy going on, I'm going to get the x-ray, I'm going to take the antibiotic, but I am definitely going to circle back to natural holistic remedies to clean up all the debris and the toxins left from that toxic Western medicine. So the journey to well-being is personal, and what works for one person may not work for another. I hear this all the time. Someone will come in and say, oh, I tried that, it didn't work, it doesn't work. And then I pause and say, it didn't work for you. But there are a plethora of other people that it does work for. But again, it's very exciting to work with people who are doing the work. It's equally frustrating to work with people who aren't doing the work. There are people out there that want one pill. They want a pill that does 10 different things. And it's like, why can't I just take one pill? It reminds me of my yoga teacher, Brian Kess. He's like, people are still waiting for a yoga pill, and it's not going to happen. You still have to do the work. So working with supplementation is about listening to your body to seek, to feel, and in tune what really works. So again, there's no shortcuts. You're gonna have to take it in your own hands. So I plan to go into the vibrant world of wellness, and it is a vibrant world, and natural healing. So I'll reveal secrets of supplements, vitamins, herbal remedies, and minerals that can really enhance your life. So whether you're seasoned health enthusiast, I hope I can provide information that maybe you're just starting out. Sometimes you may know more than I do. So again, if you do, I welcome comments, I welcome emails. If there's a topic you want me to cover, please reach out. But the topics will be under the name of the Supplement Sage. And, I thought of this, I came up with all kind of different names, but I love it because a sage is a person that is recognized for their profound wisdom, intelligence, and experience, often seen as a trusted advisor or mentor. They are typically characterized by sound judgment, deep insight, and the ability to offer guidance based on reflection and knowledge. And the term can refer to both men and women. Amen, amen. This is me to a T. I try the protocols on myself just to see how they work, what they taste like, what they smell like. Now, I don't know how they're going to work in an individual's body, but at least I'm coming from direct experience. People really appreciate the fact that things that I suggest moreover are things that I'm actually taking, or if I'm not personally taking them, they're protocols that I've recommended to clients and I've seen changes. And I'll end on this note. What I've learned from working, spending 28, 29 years in the beauty industry is that people aren't stupid. So oftentimes people say, oh, you don't have to spend all this money on these pills, these supplements. Oh, you don't have to spend $300 on a face cream. Well, the beauty industry is approaching $1 trillion industry, and it's not for naught. Women aren't stupid, which are the majority purchasers of beauty products. If something's not working, they're not going to repeatedly keep buying it. The supplement world is blowing up as well because, again, people aren't going to keep buying protocols that don't work. Now, there are the people that say, I've tried this, I've tried that, I've got all this stuff at home and I'm so confused now, because they go on and off. Consistency is key. If you purchase a protocol, even if it's a sleep supplement, if you haven't slept in 30 years, how do you expect 2 weeks on a sleep supplement to not work? Of course it's not going to work. You've had 30 years of not sleeping. So if the bottle is 30-day supply, you can hear me getting really passionate about this. You have to give it time. You have to be consistent. And just like when you join a gym, you get a personal trainer, the first thing they tell you is it's going to be about 3 to 4 months before you see results. Supplementation is no different. Now, having said that, we are lucky in that many of the newer protocols and the technology behind the supplements work faster. Like within a week, within a couple of weeks, you can actually feel a difference. People, we live in a world where people are used to seeing and feeling is believing. But I remind people as well, with supplementation, you may not feel some overwhelming sensation right away because these are working at a cellular level. And we have trillions and trillions and trillions upon trillions cells in the body. So sometimes the supplement has to get in there and rework and get rid of all the stuff. It has to heal certain things. So you can tell I am a zealot for this. But again, I've spent time on the aisles. My wisdom comes from day in, day out, working with all types, ages, categories of people, from people who have survived crazy diagnosis to people who have lived life of health and wellness to people new on the journey. And it's just been so fun and such a pleasure to work in this world. It goes hand in hand with my yogic philosophy and my overall lifetime philosophy of, seeking wellness from nature before, Western. So again, I hope that you will enjoy these segments. You can look for the pink and kind of a sagey brown icon, the Supplement Sage Conscious Wellness. So if you want to just skip to the episodes that are targeting the health and wellness, look for the pink little yogi, and that's like a representation of me, the supplement yogi, the supplement sage. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. The first podcast will be about your microbiome. What the heck is microbiome and why? I hope to convince you and really have you start to focus on your gut health. Unless you live under a rock, you've probably heard how important gut health plays in all areas of life. And I'm going to break it down for you because microbiome is part of gut health and something we need to understand, and it's important to know. So thank you so much for tuning in to Astridology with Astrid. I will catch you in the next episode. And please, if you're on social media, if you're on Instagram, please give me a follow at Cota Life Goddess, COTALIFE Goddess, and I will follow you back. Until then, take good care and namaste. Thank you for listening to Astridology. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to help support the podcast, please hit the subscribe button and tell your friends about it by sharing this program on social media. You can also follow me on Instagram at Cota Life Goddess or at CotaLife.com. Cota is COTA, Cota Life Goddess or CotaLife.com. Thank you again for listening to Astridology, and I'll see you next time.